and E and A in Poland. Her accomplishments she's don't quit, no matter how hard it gets. That's great life lesson. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalia Garcia. Our other senior tonight is Brianna Quatanengo. She's escorted by mom Mira, sister Yara, brother Abel, and her friend Mark. You might recognize her. She participated in soccer and tennis, another multi-sport star, and enjoys cooking. Her future plans are to finish college and apply to an ultrasound tech program. Again, Bree, I hope I don't run into you. Her favorite memory is going to state for North Mason last year. First time in, I don't know, a very long time for our school. Her accomplishment she's most proud of is already starting the prerequisites for her ultrasound program while in high school. Her advice to future players, try to have fun and accomplish everything to the best of your ability. Great lesson. Brianna, what do they know?
Health and Human Services.
This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal and Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of North Mason High School in Belfair, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with an Olympic League girls matchup between the North Kitsap Vikings and the North Mason Bulldogs. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich?
I'm pretty good, Jerry. How about yourself?
Glad to be here.
Yeah, all right. North Mason comes into this game with a 7-10 overall record, 4-7 in the Olympic League. The Bulldogs are coming off Tuesday night's 48-41 win at Kingston. North Kitsap has a 7-8 overall record, 5-5 in league play. The Vikings came up short in Port Angeles on Tuesday, 43-36. The last time these teams played was January 6th, when North Kitsap slipped by North Mason 45-44. We'll hear the coach's thoughts about that in our interview, which is coming up. Let's see here. I think we're in for another good contest tonight, though.
Oh, I think we will have a good. I think we're gonna have a great contest. Two equally matched teams.
And we've learned that a couple of key players were missing from the Vikings in that first matchup, and I'm thinking that at least one Bulldog was not there, but I didn't get confirmation on that.
It's on the Bulldog home court tonight.
And also it's senior night, which if you checked out the stream at the very beginning, I got most of the ceremony for Natalia Garcia and Brianna Quantanango, the two seniors on the Bulldog team.
Yeah.
They've been here since they were freshmen.
Yeah.
That coach will talk about all that. Okay. That's all coming up next. Actually, Jerry's going to have the starters as well. And it's it's tip-off is in there. Of course it's a tip-off. I don't know. Where's my brain tonight? I don't know. It's Girls Olympic League Basketball, the North Kitsap Vikings at the North Mason Bulldogs on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll be back. And I'll get my stuff together, I hope.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. PUD3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix, but vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
And we're back here in Belfair. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple, you sitting right there watching your device. The band for the Bulldogs is on the court. Yeah, a lot of stuff going on. All right, go ahead, Jerry, if you had something to say.
A Friday night is not a Friday night at a basketball game without a good band. And this is a good band.
This is a very good band. I will agree with you that. All right, so about halftime of the JV game, I had a nice conversation with North Mason coach Alex Fitzhugh. Coach Alex, senior recognition night tonight. I want you to talk about those two senior ladies who've been leading your team this year and for the last few years.
Yeah, Brianna Quatanongo and Natalia Garcia, my two seniors, they've been rocking with me for the last 4 years since they were freshmen. So definitely it's a bittersweet feeling to see them go because they're the last. Well, I guess Taylor Madison will be the last one to be with us when we went to state with the twins, with the Topolos. So that group last year was a really special group for us. And so just having still the remainder of that team still intact, those two girls they're really special, man, and they give it their all, and couldn't ask for sweeter girls off the court. They might be a little feisty on the court, but they're super sweet off the court. So.
All right, let's talk about your team making a run here. You're making a push. We were up here for your game against Bremerton. You took care of Bremerton. Then I watched your game on tape up at Kingston. You did the same thing. Girls looked a little out of sync in the beginning.
Yeah, man. If they just realize their potential, they're a great team. We got tall, we got fast people, we got long people, we got shooters, we got size. We have the characteristics to be a great squad, and I think we are a great squad when we play to our potential. So Kingston was we started off a little rocky, finally got our bearings back, and ended the game strong. So I'm hoping we can start out like that, start out strong, and then just power through the whole thing tonight.
Now, the last time you played North Kitsap up in their house, 1 point loss. If you want to go back and talk about that game.
Oh, I remember that very vividly because me and my squad, we've been waiting for this game because we should have won that game. Taylor got fouled with 3 seconds left. No foul was called. Delilah got the rebound, put the rebound up. One of the refs called a foul and motioned his hand a downward fist striking motion to signal and one. Then the refs got together and decided that the basket was good, but the foul was not relevant. So we ended up losing by 1 point, and that was a crappy feeling. So we've been waiting for the rematch.
So what are you going to do differently this time than you did the first time?
Press them and be aggressive. A lot of man-to-man, a lot of more. We're going to do our 1-2-2, trying to take away the wings a little bit more. Just trying to go balls to the wall, man. We got nothing to lose. So just trying to – it's personal for us tonight. That rematch is personal for us, so it should be a good one.
Now, looking at the brackets and coming up, do you have a shot at the playoffs?
We do. If we went out, even if we were to lose one, let's say to Bainbridge or something like that, we would still be in good standing. So right now we're hoping that we can finish strong and then see where the chips lie, where we fall out, and then in districts, and then just go in and play whoever we play. Just bring our A game.
Okay. Everybody available for tonight?
Yes, sir.
Well, good luck tonight and go get them.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
North Mason coach Alex Fitzhugh. I like talking to Alex. I mean, even when he doesn't have anything to say, he's still a fun conversation, and that was one of the better interviews we've done over the years. And he's very positive about this game. He's very positive about his team and their chances. Their record doesn't look so hot. They're sitting there just on the outskirts of the playoffs, but they make a push here in the last couple of games, and you can see them in the playoffs and see what they can do there.
But I think he knows how to get this team up for this game.
Oh, yeah. Well, just as he described it is enough.
Yeah.
If you're a Bulldog fan, that's enough. Because they don't, unless you go to those games in North Kitsap, you don't find them anywhere. There's no video of those games that I can ever find when I'm looking. If we're not up there to do them, they're not even on the NFHS network as far as I'm aware of. So it's really hard to scout a team that's not online and to see those games, which sounds like it was a pretty good game earlier this month. And this is probably going to be just as good.
They call it a barn burner. That's an old term.
Well, we don't have a barn here, but there's something looks pretty close to a barn just over across the parking lot. Anyways, let's take another timeout. We'll come back with the starters for both teams. It's girls basketball in Belfair tonight. North Kitsap against North Mason on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Back in a moment.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
And we're back here in Belfair. Diedrich Allen behind this mic, Jerry Apple behind that mic. Speaking of Jerry, he's got the starters.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
First, from the visitors, the North Kitsap Vikings under Coach Stuart Patterson. A senior, number 3, Corianna McMillan. A senior, number 12, Jasmine Sonnenberg. A sophomore, number 14, Abby Marrero. A junior, number 30, Samantha Lindsay. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Vikings is a junior, number 42, Addison Jess. And now for the home team, the North Mason Bulldogs under Coach Alex Fitzhugh. At one guard, a 5'5" junior, number 2, Taylor Madison. At the other guard, a 5'7" senior, number 11, Natalia Garcia. At the other forward, or at one forward, a 5'8" senior, number 23, Brianna Fontenango. At the other forward, a 6'2" sophomore, number 32, Audrey Dunham. And rounding out the starters lineup for the North Mason Bulldogs is a 5'8" sophomore, number 42, Delilah Schmidt.
All right, thank you, Jerry. We will take a quick time out. We'll be back with a tip-off between North Mason and North Kitsap. I might have to call them Mason Kitsap tonight to be short. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I'm Katie Schrum, raised right here in Shelton, proud graduate of SHS and teacher at the high school. Our schools gave me my start, and now I'm proud to see how far they've come. Reading scores are up, graduation rates are climbing, and that's because of community support. The levy keeps that process going.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
And we're back in Belfair. The starting lineup is about to be announced again. Let's just bring them to you really quickly again. Jerry, go ahead, run them down for us.
Okay, for North Mason, we have Taylor Madison, Natalia Garcia, Brianna Quantanago, Aubrey Dunham, and Delilah Smith. And now, your starters for North Kitsap: Corianna McMillan, Jasmine Sonnenberg, Abby Marrero, Samantha Lindsay, and Addison Jess.
All right, thank you, Jerry. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off between the Vikings and the Bulldogs next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
And we're back here in Belfair, in a very dark Belfair gymnasium, as they are announcing the Bulldog lineups, rounding it out with Brianna Quantanongo, one of the two seniors, on this Bulldog lineup tonight. We'll get this thing tipped off here shortly, as Bulldogs will be in their white jerseys with blue numbers and letters. The Vikings, I don't know if you call that a dark gray or a navy blue, but it's the dark colored jerseys there, Jerry, for the Vikings. Gold letters and numbers. I don't know what you call it. They call it dark gray. They're going to call it black or blue on the court, I'm sure. I'm not a big fan of this color. I like the purple better. I really do like the purple better. Yeah. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. All right,
I
ready.
can see the numbers well, so it's good.
That's a positive. So Aubrey Dunham and Addison Jess will meet at center circle to get this thing underway. A little bit of Olympic League high school girls basketball. And then the tap is won by, it's taken away. Won by the, if the Bulldogs have possession, it's just hard to describe that. Here is Taylor Madison to Dunham at the foul line. Jumper is short and out of bounds. So, one and done there for the North Mason. And North Kitsap will get their first shot at things. Here comes Sonnenberg over to Marrero. High post speed to McMillan. Down it goes to Jess, and she missed the jumper. Rebound goes to North Kitsap. Here's McMillan with the ball to Marrero. She missed a shot, and another rebound. And a hook underneath, a reverse layup by Sonnenberg, and North Kitsap is on the board first. Here's Taylor Madison throwing it to Garcia. Natalia rolled it off a foot out of bounds, and that's another turnover on North Mason. Tip of my pencil just went flying, Jerry. Hopefully it didn't hit you. 2-0 North Kitsap with the lead in the ball. Here's Sonnenberg at the top. Over to Marrero. Cross court to McMillan. She'll take a three. She'll hit that three. 5-0 is the score. The Vikings on top. North Mason Bulldogs with the ball. Here's Natalia Garcia with it at midcourt on the dribble. Finds Brianna Quantanongo. Bree will get it over to Taylor Madison. She'll try to answer with a three, and she does. And there's a foul under the basket. And they are going to get Aubrey Dunham with the foul after the shot. So the three does count. It's 5-3. 6:33 to go in the first quarter. Kitsap with the ball. North Kitsap, that is. Here's Sonnenberg. Lob it down to Jess. Taken away by Schmidt. Now here is Taylor Madison. The Bulldogs have numbers if they can hustle. And here goes Brianna Quantanongo to Aubrey Dunham. She'll take a dribble, kick it back to Quantanongo. Bree with the long two. Missed the shot. Delilah Schmidt rebound and put back, and it's knotted at 5. I told you in the last broadcast that Delilah Schmidt has an ability to be in the right place at the right time. Here's a three on the way by McMillan. That's short and out of bounds. Bulldog ball. 5:53 to go, first quarter. 5-5 is our score. Taylor Madison back to Brianna Quantanongo. Up to Natalia Garcia, over to Dunham. Aubrey steps back. Little fadeaway, missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Marrero. Here's Sonnenberg, center of the court. Actually, this is not Sonnenberg. Marrero. Cross court to Sonnenberg. Down it goes to Jess off her fingers. She gets it back, ball poked free out of bounds. It's Bulldog ball. 5:27 to go first quarter. 5-5 still our score. North Mason has the ball, and the Vikings will back off on the press this time. Let Taylor Madison bring the ball up unguarded. Over to Brianna Quantanongo. She'll drive baseline. Finds Dunham. Dunham, a little fadeaway again on the baseline. Missed it. Rebound is still free, and then finally corralled by Lindsay. Handed off to McMillan. McMillan to the top of the key, to the foul line. Wide open under the bucket. Up and in to Jess. And
give the assist to number 3, Corianna McMillan. Assist.
7-5 ball game, 5:05 to go here first quarter. Here is Garcia driving down the side of the paint. She'll draw the foul on the Vikings. Send Natalia to the free throw line. Foul will go on Jasmine Sonnenberg, her first. First team foul. Each team has a team foul so far. And Natalia just a bit short on the first one. She'll get another one. 2-point lead for North Kitsap. North Mason's Natalia Garcia's second one is short. Rebound is to Dunham. Her putback is blocked and taken away by Jess. The block was actually by Lindsay. Here's McMillan. Down to Jess. Jess to the bucket. Missed the shot. Rebound goes to Garcia. Natalia will hand it off to Taylor Madison. And Coach Fitzhugh wants to talk things over for 30 seconds. 4:44 to go first quarter. 7-5 is their score. Vikings with the lead. Well, this basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $572 to area food banks, and we have $70 ready for the North Mason Food Bank after our last 2 broadcasts. We will add to that total tonight. Tune into the post-game show, and we will announce tonight's donation amount. We do encourage everybody to match or beat our donation.
And the community also can donate.
That's what I said, everybody.
Huh?
Yeah.
Every time.
Everybody. Here's a high post feed way outside to Aubrey Dunham. Aubrey will dribble and lose the handle. Steal by the Vikings. Now here's Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg pokes it free out to Marrero. Marrero loses it, and a foul called. I believe it's going to be on Natalia Garcia. Ooh. I'll be here first. Second team foul. Baseline inbounds for the Vikings. Sonnenberg will trigger the play right at the backboard. She'll lob it up top to McMillan. Into the near corner is Sonnenberg. She'll take a 3, rim it around and out. Rebound goes to Taylor Madison. On the court in the last timeout for North Kitsap is Kira Lunkin. Aubrey Dunham gets it to, well, it's now Taylor Madison. Bounce it over to Garcia, back to Madison. Taylor will take a 3 off the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down in traffic, and there's a foul called. The rebound, it looks like it might have been on Lunkin, but the foul went on. Oh. Went on Audrey Peterson, who checked in. That's 3 team fouls on North Mason. North Kitsap has the ball. Here's Sonnenberg. Down and out to the into the paint. And the rebound went to Lindsay, and her putback went up over the backboard out of bounds. Here's Brianna Quantanongo. 3.5 minutes to go first quarter. High post feed to Natalia Garcia. To Dunham. Dunham is going to be fouled on the drive. That'll go on Kariana McMillan, her first.
I like what Dunham did there. She faked the shot and then took it to the hoop.
Baseline inbounds goes to Dunham. She'll catch, she'll shoot. She misses, but the rebound will go to McMillan, and she'll bring it up for the Vikings. To the baseline, and that was Sonnenberg with a jumper that's off. Rebound goes to Peterson, who checked into the ball game. Last dead ball, and a steal on the pass by Marrero, and jump ball called, and that will stay with the Vikings. Here comes Delilah Schmidt and Addison Jess for their respective teams. So baseline inbounds for the Vikings. Sonnenberg will trigger the play or right of the backboard. Trying to look it in the middle of the paint. She'll lob it up top, and the ball's poked out of bounds at the scorer's table. It should be white ball. It is. As Brianna Quantanongo bothered that pass, and McMillan had no choice to just poke it out of bounds.
Each team has 3 turnovers.
Here's Quantanongo with the ball far side. Way outside beyond the arc. He'll get it to Garcia on the side of the paint. She takes a couple steps in the middle, puts off the glass and in. Natalia with her first points. And it's 7-all.
That was a great move by Garcia.
Here's Marrero driving around Garcia on the baseline. Shuffles it to Sonnenberg. Her scoop doesn't fall. Delilah Schmidt with a rebound. And here come the Bulldogs. Here's Taylor Madison trying to get by the defense of McMillan. With the help of a screen by Garcia. Garcia gets the ball back from Madison. Taylor again, top of the key, over to Schmidt. And there's Garcia to the elbow. And a loose ball is poked away. Here goes Marrero. Had it blocked by Taylor Madison, but the referee right there calling a foul. 2 shots coming, and the first foul on Taylor Madison, 4th team. And that'll send Abby Marrero to the free throw line. Try to break this tie at 7 with 2:17 to go first quarter. Missed the first one, she'll get another one. Aubrey Dunham returns for the Bulldogs. Checking in for the first time, Avery Lynch for the Vikings. Second free throw on the way for Marrero. Sneaks that one in. Make it a 1-point North Kitsap lead, 8-7. 2:15 to go first quarter. Here's Taylor Madison. Over to Quantanongo, out of bounds. And that'll be Viking ball. McMillan will get it in to Marrero. Near side to Lynch. Lynch is tied up. Should be a jump ball late on that whistle. And that goes over to North Mason. Under 2 minutes remaining first quarter. 8-7 is their score. And Brianna Quantanongo will inbounds it right at the scorer's table. Looks to the front court, then gets it into the back court to Taylor Madison. Taylor bounce pass to Dunham beyond the 3-point arc. Dunham double teamed, and a foul called on the Vikings. That went on Kariana McMillan, her second. That'll bring Sonnenberg back up off the Vikings bench into the ballgame. Inbounds from the sideline. Taylor Madison saves it. Inbounds right to Dunham. Aubrey at the foul line elbow. She'll hand it off to Quantanongo. Brianna down to Garcia. Has a person all over her back, but no foul called. Ball's loose in the paint. Jump ball called. That'll be Vikings ball. Boyle Marrero was all over the back of Garcia on that play, and no whistle at all. Could get a little physical tonight. 1:35 to go in the first quarter. 1-point Vikings lead. Here's a high post feed to Lynch. Lynch will kick it out to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg will take a 3 off the glass and in. That's a 3 for her. That's her first 3, and she has 5 points. 4-point Vikings lead. Here's Brianna Quantanongo up the far sidelines. Over to Madison. And a pass that's deflected, picked up, and then stolen away. Here's Garcia with a reset of the shot clock. A bounce pass it to Dunham at the high post. Handed off to, tried to, and here's Jess with the ball. There's bodies flopping everywhere. Here comes Marrero to the 3-point arc near side. 50 seconds to go here in the quarter. Marrero is trying to get by the defense of Quantanongo. stops on the dribble. Finds Lynch. Lynch to the elbow, to the foul line now. And Lunkin throws a pass down to Jess in the paint. Kick it out. 3 on the way by Lynch. It goes in. And it's a 14-7 lead for North Kitsap.
Biggest lead of the ball game.
24 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's the Brianna Quantanongo way beyond the three-point arc far side. High post feed to Natalia Garcia. Then to Taylor Madison. Drives to the paint, kicks it to Garcia for a long 2. She hit it. Gives Natalia 4 points. It's a 14-9 lead. Here is a missed cue on the dribble up, and Taylor Madison gets her own rebound off the miss, and we're through one quarter. North Kitsap 14, North Mason 9. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
And we're back here in Belfair, waiting for the start of the second quarter. 14-9 is our score. Jerry.
North Kitsap is 3 for 6 from three-point land, and that right there is 9 points out of the 14.
The Vikings will come out with Lindsay, Sonnenberg, Jess, Marrero, and Lynch. For the Bulldogs, it's Dunham, Madison, Quantanongo, Schmidt, and Garcia. Bulldogs will have the ball. Let's start the second quarter, trailing by 5. Quantanongo will get it into backcourt to Taylor Madison. Taylor, just shy of midcourt, steps across midcourt, gets it back to Quantanongo. Brianna fakes the pass and drives to the baseline. Banging bodies, and a blocking foul is called on the Vikings. I'm trying to see who that is. I believe it's on Sonnenberg, her second. First team foul on the Vikings in the second quarter. Baseline inbounds for North Mason. Brianna Quantanongo will trigger the play. Here is Bailey Jones and Natalie Wolf on the court for North Mason, replacing Schmidt and Garcia. Quantanongo will lob it to Dunham. Outside, partially deflected, but Quantanongo with the rebound. Her putback is just short, and the rebound goes to Sonnenberg. Here come the Vikings. Up the sidelines, goes to Marrero. Marrero to the three-point arc, and then up top to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg, high post feed, and out to Marrero for 3. In and out. Rebound. Lindsay tapped into the corner, tracked down by Taylor Madison. 7:25 to go first half. 14-9 is our score. Here's Jones kicking it back to Quantanongo. Now Dunham back to Quantanongo. Over to Madison. Madison working the perimeter here, or the Bulldogs. To Quantanongo. So fake the 3 drive baseline, cut off on the drive by Marrero. Back to Madison. 7 on the shot clock. Here is Madison. Get mugged, no whistle. Wolf with the ball in the paint. Puts it up a little hard, no whistle there as well. And the rebound goes to Jess for the Vikings. Here comes Marrero. She'll dribble to the top, throw it over to the far side. Sonnenberg, she'll drive baseline. Pull-up jumper on the baseline over Dunham. In and out. Rebound goes to Lynch. Her putback falls off, but she does draw the foul. Now on Bailey Jones, number 25, her first team foul on North Mason in the second quarter. She does send Avery Lynch to the free throw line for 2. Missed the first one, she'll get another one. 6:45 to go in the half. Avery Lynch with her second free throw. She has a 3 in the first quarter. Give her 4 points as she made the second free throw. And it's a 6-point Vikings lead. Here's Brianna Quantanongo with the ball in backcourt. Over to Taylor Madison. Gets in the corner to Quantanongo. Bree will dribble out. Find Dunham in the circle. Now bouncing. It's deflected right back to Madison. Now here's Aubrey Dunham, her handoff is out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on North Mason. 6:23 to go in the half. 15-9 is our score. The ladies from Paulsbo on top of the ladies from Belfair here early. Here's Lynch to Marrero, around to Sonnenberg, 3 on the way and in. Jasmine Sonnenberg with her second 3. She has 8 points, and the lead is now 9 for North Kitsap. And a near steal. That was poked out of oh my goodness, that was right in front of him. That was poked in the back court, and one referee says it's over and back. That's North Mason ball. That was a horrible, horrible call.
That was very, very good.
Horrible call. Clear from up here that it was knocked into back court by North Kitsap.
Yeah, it was.
Boy,
I think they're going to change it.
They are. That's the right thing to do, but that was horrible.
That was good. That's good that they got together, talked.
Yeah. I don't get that emotional about these games, but when I see calls like that, they're blatantly obvious from our standpoint, way up here.
But it wound up.
It wound up as being right. Usually doesn't work out that way. Here's Taylor Madison, high post feed to Quantanango. She gets a double screen. She'll take it, leave it to Dunham. Dunham baseline jumper is off. Rebound bounces to Garcia back in the ball game. She's trying to go to work. Splits the double team, puts it up, pounces off. Got her own rebound. She was undercut, and there's a foul called. Boy, oh boy. Like I said, this is going to be a physical ball game. We're seeing it. Addison Jess picked up her first personal foul. Second team foul does send Natalia Garcia to the free throw line. Fortunately, she's 0 for 2 so far. First free throw goes in.
She heard you. She says, I'm going to show you.
That's right. I'll take that. I'll take it, Jerry. I'll take credit for that. Has nothing to do with me. Second free throw by Natalia is off the back of the iron. Rebound goes to Lynch. And here come the Vikings on the run. Cross court to Sonnenberg. She'll drive side of the paint. Stop. Put a shot up that goes a little bit off short. And Garcia comes up with a rebound. Natalia had a look on her face when she got that ball. Like, get away from me, ladies. High post feed to Dunham on the other end. Aubrey with her back to the basket. Hands it off to Garcia. And it's poked away. And that'll be a foul on the Vikings. Their third? Or is that out of bounds? Because it's not a foul. Pardon me. I'm not really sure what that was about. Oh, it was a kicked ball. That's what it was.
Okay.
He made that indication earlier. I thought he was just trying to get the ball. Sideline inbounds goes to Taylor Madison. Here is Aubrey Dunham down to Schmidt, and is taken out of the air by Jess. And then the outlet is stolen away by Madison. It's taken by Lynch. Lynch with the ball for the Vikings. Over to Jess. Jess bobbles it, kids it out to Marrero. Marrero drives to the baseline, into the corner, gets away from Dunham. I'm sorry, that was Schmidt, and the shot by Jess is off, and Dunham comes up with the rebound. 8-point North Kitsap lead. North Mason with the ball. Here's Taylor Madison directing traffic. 4:50 to go here in the first half. Brandon Quantanango finds Natalia Garcia. She forced one up there, blocked by Jess. Saved in bounds. Nope, didn't get to it. Boy, that Addison Jess is just long and lanky.
Yeah, I would say she's probably at least 6'2".
Yeah, we don't have sizes from the Vikings. Jess will get a rest as Lindsay returns for the Vikings. Here's Sonnenberg with the ball. Draws a double team. The ball is poked out of bounds by Garcia. Madison couldn't quite get to it. Stays with the Vikings.
Good hustle by Madison.
Too bad the court wasn't just a little wider. Sonnenberg gets the ball back on the inbound. She'll lob it down to Lindsay. Finds Lynch. Her shot is short. Rebound goes to Lila Schmidt. The outlet goes to that goes to Garcia. And here comes Taylor Madison, top of the key. Hands it off to Garcia. Natalia to the three-point arc, far side. Now high post feed to Dunham. Bounce it back to Madison. Over to Quantanango. 12 on the shot clock. Down it goes to Garcia. Tried to split the double team. It's taken away by McMillan. And then a jump ball called. Here comes Wolf back on for the Bulldogs, and it'll be Blanca Polafox.
It'll be a turnover on the Bulldogs.
For the Vikings, 4 minutes, 3 seconds to go in the half. They're up 18-10. Down it goes to Lindsay. She'll track it down the baseline, kick it out top. 3 on the way. It's short. And the ball goes out of bounds. McMillan took that 3.
Yep.
3:52 to go here in the half. 18-10 is the score. Here's Brianna Quantanongo to the three-point arc. Get it down to Dunham near the box on the near side. She draws a double team. She lays it in the middle to Madison. Madison barely had a hold of that and draws a foul.
I like that give and go. That was a great idea on Dunham's part. And then, of course, Madison went to the basket. That was a nice cut.
The foul went on Jasmine Sonnenberg, her third.
Yeah.
That's the third team foul on the Vikings. At the free throw line for North Mason is Taylor Madison. She has 3 points, make it 4. Here comes Abby Marrero back in the ballgame for the Vikings, and Sonnenberg will have to sit down with her 3 personal fouls. Here's Madison's second free throw. Got it, nothing but net. Give her 5 points, and it's over to McMillan. Draws a double team. Wolf diving for it. And then over to Marrero. High post feed goes. And a shot that's short. She'll get another one. Here comes Natalia Garcia for North Mason. And Delilah Schmidt will come out. Rebound. She puts it back up. Missed the shot again. Rebounds pulled down by Palafox. Out it goes to Marrero. Timeout by the Vikings. 3 minutes. Meetings from the League of Women Voters of Mason County, Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, North Mason Chamber of Commerce, and the Economic Development Council of Mason County as well. We're back to action here on the court. Kind of a furied pace, and she drove in, blocked from behind by Madison, recovered by Jones. Out to McMillan. She'll step away, try to step around the defense, taken away by Garcia. What a play. Here's Natalia Garcia with the ball. On the dribble, hands it to Taylor Madison. Minute 45. Taylor doesn't hand it back. She'll go down to the side of the paint.
Media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsor.
Return to action.
We have one girl that's in foul trouble, and that's for North Kitsap, and that is Jasmine Sonnenberg with 3.
It'll be first free throw by Jones is off. She'll get another one. Still a 5-point Vikings lead on the Bulldogs here in the battles of Aubrey Dunham.
It looked like she had traveled before.
So Dunham just picked up her 3rd personal, and that's the 4th team foul. So Lungo. Rihanna splits it down to Garcia. Garcia challenges Jess. Jess knocked it away and took it away. And here come the Vikings, McMillan. Wow.
I have been watching Marrero on defense. She does do a good job, especially covering that baseline.
She's bothered in backcourt. And here comes Natalia to the midcourt down the sideline. She goes, draws a double team, finds Schmidt over to Taylor Madison.
You can get a lot out of it. It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the reward.
By Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Hi, I'm Ty Ramos, Academy Coach at Sheldon High School. Our levy helps fund the after-school programs.
Click on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal.
Jasmine Sonnenberg with 8 points. However, she has 3 personal fouls. Let's see here. 4 points for Avery Lynch. 3 for Coriana McMillan. And let's see here, there's 2 points for Delilah Schmidt. Does that add up right? Here it is. Yeah, that does add up. All right. Oh, and
There's so many great things about life in Mason County. And Hood Canal Communications
To the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the...
For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, $481 today.
Well, it's halftime here in Belfair, 22-14. Our halftime score with the Lady...
For 26 from the field for 18%. They were 3 for 6 from the foul line for 50%. So the percentage was over 9 for the field of the three-point land. That's pretty good.
Looks like I'm going to have to do some adjustments in our our web right now, so we'll take a break.
Your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good. And when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason.
Not much I can do about the internet right now, so we'll post this thing later. As, yeah. Ever since this guy with the camera came up, Fontanongo, Madison, Garcia, Dunham, and Schmidt. Here is Fontanongo off the inbounds, getting the ball back. She'll dribble around and get a screen. Kim's free, and Garcia comes up with it. And then there's a steal by Marrero. And then Garcia steals it back, but they're going to get a foul on Garcia. Nongo near midcourt. 18 on the shot clock. Over goes to Garcia. Overplay. Garcia is going to drive baseline. Stop of the box. Bounce it right into the hands of McMillan. She jumped in that passing lane at the last second. Here's McMillan. Back to Sonnenberg. Back to McMillan. High post feed to Lindsay. She'll lob it down to Jess. Jess off the glass, missed it short. Rebound Dunham, but Jess takes it away, fades away, misses it again. Rebound Tap picks it up off the floor, puts the dribble down, stops, finds Madison over to Quantanongo. 10 on the shot clock for the Lady Bulldogs. Down it goes to Schmidt. Schmidt with 5. Under 5 minutes to go. Here's Lindsay at the foul line elbow. She'll drive side of the paint, blocked by Dunham, and Lindsay can't handle it. It's out of bounds. It'll be North Mason ball. Going to give Madison a 3 on the previous, one before. It looked like a 2 for me, but I know they're going to give it a 3. I'm okay with that. 6-point Vikings with it at midcourt on the dribble. Over to Sonnenberg. I don't know why the Bulldogs don't guard her tighter. Here's McMillan going to drive baseline. Runner on the baseline. 27-19 is our score. 4:05 to go here, third quarter. Down it goes to Dunham. Aubrey backing down Jess. Steps back for a jumper. A couple of steps, leave it in the middle, and it's turned over. McMillan with a steal. Up the court to Marrero. Marrero to three-point arc. Down it goes to Sonnenberg under the bucket, and she gets bumped by Dunham, and that's going to be, it goes Marrero for 3 at the elbow. That's off the back of the iron. Sonnenberg with a rebound. Jumper shot back, no. Rebound goes to Wolf. Wolf loses the handle. Madison picks it up. Here come the Bulldogs. Madison with the dribble at the toes to the far corner, and Lunkin out of bounds. And Madison must have poked it out of bounds with this referee on that far side, Jerry. I have no idea. Out, pulled muscled away by Delilah Schmidt. And here's Garcia with the ball. There is a battle going down under those baskets, Jerry. Both ends of the floor. 2 minutes, 5 seconds to go, third quarter. 5 points. 29-23. Here's Natalia Garcia, top of the key. Over to Taylor Madison to the three-point arc. Looking to a two-woman game. Here's Garcia's shot. Missed it. Rebound to McMillan under the basket.
Install fees. New customer activation required and some restrictions may apply. Share the love. Share the savings. Share HCC. Don't wait. Visit HCC.
With those long arms.
Yeah, but Delilah's holding her own.
Oh, she is. Bailey Jones will check in for North Mason out of the timeout. And Wolf will get it in to McMillan. McMillan will push the pace, look up the court, throw it up, and here's a 3 on the way, and in. And the foul, this was by Avery Lynch. (34-23) with 33-point main here in the third quarter. Here's Natalie Wolf at the top of the key. Over teams 25. for the Bulldogs. We'll be back.
My name is Ed Stewart. I'm one of the assistant principals of Shelton High School.
Today is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over
It'll be Vikings ball to call the start the fourth quarter, excuse me. And here's McMillan, near side to Sonnenberg. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Inbounds goes to Dunham off the glass, no. Rebound Delilah Schmidt, her putback is a no. And the rebound went to Lynch. Now McMillan up to Sonnenberg to three-point arc. She'll take. Here's the second free throw by Garcia, missed it. Delilah Schmidt with a rebound putback, drops in. 4 points for Delilah. And it's 34-27. Here's Marrero for the Vikings.
Possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
The Vikings have been up at 11 a couple of times in the game, and the Bulldogs are just hanging around, not going away. Vikings will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Sonnenberg will inbounds in backcourt. Madison faked the full court press, and Marrero will get the inbounds. High post feed to Palafox, tied up, ripped away by Quantanongo. She's going to go right to the basket, off the glass and in. That's Brianna's first points of the game, and it's a 3-point Kitsap lead. Here is a timeout again by the Vikings. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here. Remind everybody that this basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $572 to area food banks, and we have $70 ready for the North Mason Food Bank after our last two games. We will add to that total tonight. Tune in to our post-game show, and we will announce tonight's donation amount. We encourage everyone to match or beat our amount to help our local food banks. Sideline inbound, Sonnenberg gets it into Marrero, and it'll be a foul on Quantanongo, I believe. Nope, it'll be on Taylor Madison. That's her second. First team foul on North Mason. Do it again, same spot. Sonnenberg gets it into Marrero. Knocked out of bounds by Madison. And we'll do it again.
Well, North Mason has cut it down to 3, and a lot of that's due to Taylor Madison.
Here is Marrero with the ball. Trying to get by Quantanongo. Goes right into a double team. Tripped up, no whistle. And the ball's free. Delilah Schmidt comes up with it. She's sitting on the floor, and a jump ball called. Oh, boy, that was a quick jump ball.
I was surprised there wasn't a call.
Of a travel, actually.
There wasn't a foul called on North Mason on that.
Well, it's Bulldog ball. Trailing by 3, 6:03 to go here in the ball game. Taylor Madison with the ball midcourt. To Dunham at the high post outside the three-point arc. Finds Delilah Schmidt. Oh, just out of her reach and out of bounds. Nice thought by Aubrey Dunham.
Good call.
Oh, they say it was deflected out of bounds. It'll stay with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it was
I guess
Addison Jess.
Jess with those long arms just got enough of it. So it'll be baseline inbounds for North Mason. Lob it into Dunham. Dunham had it poked away. Marrero comes up with it. She's got a one-on-one. She's going to take it to the basket with a nice stop blocked by Garcia. Tied up. Jump ball. And that'll be Vikings ball. We do have an injured Viking on the other end of the court. It is Kariana McMillan.
Could be a contact?
I think she did take a finger to the eye.
Oh, okay. I think, okay.
I'm hoping it's just a finger to the eye. Contacts are impossible to find on these floors.
Oh.
So McMillan will sit down, and Avery Lynch will return for the Vikings. It'll be North Kitsap ball. Baseline inbounds. Sonnenberg will trigger the play right left of the backboard. Into the near corner. And here's a three by Lynch that's off. Rebound goes to off the deflection. goes to Sonnenberg. She'll roll it down to Marrero. Draws a double team and threw it away, but I think it was tipped. I want to say it was not tipped. Okay. I must not be seeing things, Jerry. I don't understand.
Yeah, that's a 20th turnover for North Kitsap compared to 17 for North Mason.
Brianna Quantanango will lob it to Garcia at the high post. She'll drive down the lane, lose the handle out of bounds. That'll stay with the Bulldogs. 5:25 to go in the ball game. 34-31. Still our score. 3-point lead for Kitsap. Mason with the ball, baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard into Madison. Catch and shoot for three. No. Rebound. Marrero in the corner. Madison staying right with her. Bothering her enough. Marrero gets by the defense. Finds Sonnenberg. Cross court it goes to Lynch. Lynch down to Jess. Jess pushed off the box by Dunham. Out it goes to Sonnenberg. Down it goes and out of bounds. Stays with the Vikings. 5 minutes, 5 seconds to go in the ball game. Still a 3-point North Kitsap lead. Baseline inbounds again. Sonnenberg, Lynch, three, no. Dunham with the rebound to Schmidt in backcourt. Now to Garcia. Bounce it over to Madison. Taylor to Dunham at the foul line. Gets by Jess, stops in the paint, puts a little fadeaway in, missed it. Rebound goes to Jess. Out it goes to Marrero. Marrero up to Sonnenberg, drives baseline, steps back in the corner, finds Jess, and a foul on the pass-off, and I think you're going to get Madison. It does go on Taylor Madison, her third team foul on North Mason. Or it's the second team foul. McMillan returns for the Vikings, and Peterson comes back in for the Bulldogs. Baseline inbounds for the Vikings. Sonnenberg will lob it into Jess in traffic, loses the handle, but it rolls in the corner to McMillan. McMillan dribbles out and resets for the Vikings. Kick it out, here's Sonnenberg. Quick pass to Marrero. 18 on the shot clock. Marrero bumped and fouled by Quantanango. A little momentum there. That'll be the third team foul on the Bulldogs. The first on Bree.
Yeah.
4:25 to go in the ball game. 34-31. Vikings with the lead. Inbounds goes to Barrero from Sonnenberg. Back to Sonnenberg. Down to Jess. One-on-one with Dunham. Draws a double team. Kick it back out top. Sonnenberg. Down it goes. And laying it off the glass a little too hard was Lindsay. Rebound goes to Jess. Out it goes to McMillan. Takes a wide open three. Off the glass and in. That's her second three in the ball game. She has 6 points. And that's the lead for North Kitsap. Brianna Quantanango with the ball between the circles on the dribble. Over it goes to Madison for three, trying to answer. No. Rebound knocked out by Jess, and they'll give it to the Vikings. I'd love to have an answer why that was a Vikings ball and not a Bulldog ball. Inbounds near midcourt to Sonnenberg. Double dribble, and finally a call. Goes the Bulldogs' way, I think. Yeah, that was a double dribble.
21st turnover for North Kitsap.
Natalia Garcia with the ball, top of the key. High post feed goes to Aubrey Dunham, down to Quantanango. Extra pass to Peterson off the glass, a little too hard. Rebound Quantanango in traffic, can't handle it. Ball goes free. Quantanango tied up. It's not tied up. Lynch takes it away. Here come the Vikings. Marrero to the three-point arc, to the side of the paint, into the paint, leaves it to the trailer. And jumper at the foul line missed by Lindsay, recovered by the Bulldogs. Here is Madison. Going back, nice up fake, missed the shot, got her own rebound in traffic, tied up, and there's a jump ball called. That'll stay with the Bulldogs. 3:10 to go. 37-31 is our score. Vikings with the lead, Bulldogs with the ball. Quantanango left on the backboard into Dunham, blocked by, Lindsay, and they're going to get Lindsay with the foul.
It was a good call.
You think it's a good call?
Yeah, she got her. She got her to the wrist.
I disagree. Surprisingly, but I disagree. Does
Okay.
does send Aubrey Dunham to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Aubrey has yet to score, and she's short on the first free throw. Here's Delilah Schmidt returning for the Bulldogs. Audrey Peterson will sit down. So Aubrey Dunham at the free throw line. These names are too close. Here's the second free throw for Aubrey. She got that one. Give her a point. And it's a 5-point Vikings lead. Here's Sonnenberg with the ball. To Marrero. Marrero bothered by Delilah. Schmidt gets by Delilah. Bounces across the paint to McMillan. McMillan in traffic. Puts it up short. Rebound goes to the Vikings. Jess, and a foul called. I believe it'll be on Dunham. We'll see. It is on Delilah Schmidt, her first. 4th team foul. Vikings baseline inbounds right of the backboard. Sonnenberg will trigger the play. Gets it into Jess, right to the basket, up and in. Addison Jess with 8 points, and it's a 6-point North Kitsap lead. Here's Quantanongo with 2:45 remaining. Stops at a full timeout called by Coach Fitzhugh. 2:44 to go. 6-point Vikings lead. We'll be back.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
And we're back here in Belfair. 39-32 is our score. 2:44 to go in the ball game. The Vikings leading the Bulldogs tonight here late.
Yeah, and the Bulldogs have 1 timeout left.
It'll be a Bulldog ball, sideline inbounds from the far sideline. Quantanongo will trigger the play, working with Garcia, Dunham, Schmidt, and Madison. Bounce it in, and Marrero. Ooh, I thought she had a pretty clean shot at that, but then she draws a foul. That'll be second on Abby. 3rd team foul on North Kitsap. 2:41 to go now. Inbounds again from the same spot. High post feed to Delilah Schmidt. Out it goes to Garcia, poked away by Sonnenberg into backcourt. Brianna Quantanongo retains. There's 20 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. High post feed to Aubrey Dunham. Down to Delilah Schmidt, poked away by Jess, recovered by Marrero to McMillan. And steal by Quantanongo up to Taylor Madison. A foul on the push. Madison to the free throw line. Was it Jess? Who got the foul there? I saw 2 shots coming for Taylor Madison. It went on Marrero, her 3rd. And the 14th foul on the Vikings. 2:12 to go now. Taylor Madison at the free throw line. She has 14 points. Here's her first attempt from the free throw line. She got it.
3 for 3 from the foul line.
I wasn't going to say that, Jerry.
I know.
Bench warning on the Bulldogs. As Fitzhugh was just yapping and yapping the whole time at this one referee. And I understand why, to be perfectly honest.
Understand why, too.
You know, trying to protect his players.
And the one official has been a little inconsistent.
He has. Gotten a little bit better here, making the bad calls on both sides now, in my opinion. But okay.
I'll restate that.
His whistle is coming out more for both teams. Taylor Madison's free throw line for her second free throw. She's short. Rebound goes to McMillan. And here comes McMillan stopping at the three-point arc. Over goes to Marrero. Now to Sonnenberg. Wide open under the bucket is Lindsay. Missed it. Jess with the rebound. Put back. No. Rebound goes free to Marrero. Out to Sonnenberg. 3 on the way. Yes. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Jasmine with 4 threes in the ball game and 14 points. 42-33 is our score. Minute 42 to go. Here's Taylor Madison on the drive. Bounce it to Natalia Garcia. Back to Madison. And Madison's going to drive to baseline. Hey, she's poked and fouled. And McMillan's like, I don't know why. It'll go on Marrero, her 4th. And the 5th team foul on the Vikings. That's 2 shots for Taylor Madison. She has 15 points so far tonight. 3 for 4. 3 for 5. I think Taylor's a little tired. Here's Bailey Jones returning for North Mason, replacing Delilah Schmidt. Minute 31 to go. 42-33 is her score. 9-point Vikings lead. The Bulldogs, Taylor Madison, second free throw. Hit the front of the rim. Aubrey Dunham, one dribble, tried to go back up. Draws a foul on Jess. So Aubrey back to the free throw line, where she's 1 for 2. And they're going to call the foul actually on Samantha Lindsay, her second. Could have picked either one, Jess or Lindsay. First free throw by Dunham's off the back of the iron. She'll get another one. Dunham had another free throw with minute 29 remaining. Got it. She's 2 points. She's 2 for 4 at the free throw line. Marrero looking for somebody to get it into. Gets it into McMillan. Natalia Garcia right there bothering her. And gets it just across in time. Here is Sonnenberg holding the ball. And a timeout called by the Vikings coaching staff. 1:18 to go. We'll be right back.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
I think we'll have a lot of money to tally up here at the end of this broadcast. Jerry, as the threes are dropping, the free throws are dropping. It's got a lot of stuff coming our way. 1:18 to go in the ball game, 42-34. North Kitsap Vikings with the lead and the ball. They have 20 on the shot clock coming out of the timeout with McMillan, Lindsay, Jess, Marrero, and Sonnenberg. For the Bulldogs, it's Madison, Garcia, Quantanango, Dunham, and Jones, Bailey Jones on the court. Inbounds goes in the backcourt to McMillan. McMillan gets by Garcia, dribbles into a double team. Goes to the baseline to Sonnenberg. Sonnenberg bumped and fouled by Bailey Jones. That'll be her second 15 foul. And that will send Jasmine Sonnenberg to the free throw line. So first trip to the free throw line, she does have the four threes and has 14 points. I have her down for 4 threes, Jerry. First free throw, rattled in for Sonnenberg. Should get another one. 1:12 remaining. Got them both. Make it a 10-point Viking lead. And here's Taylor Madison in backcourt. Bulldogs need to go a little bit quicker than this. They have a minute 5 to work and 10 points to make up. Here's Quantanango with the ball. Stops, throws it up top to Garcia. And a 30-second timeout called by Coach Fitzhugh. That's their last one, isn't it, Jerry?
Yes, it is.
All right, 55.9 seconds remain. 44-34, that's our score. And the Bulldogs need to get a lot of points a lot quicker. In demand, make some noise. Talking about our fundraiser for food banks. 3-pointers and free throws is what we tally up at the end of the broadcast. For both teams, we make that dollar donation. And right now we have $70 on the check, I guess you could say, for the North Mason Food Bank. And this game will add to it. And I'm thinking we're probably going to get well over $100 by the end of this. Here is a sideline inbounds for Quantanango, looking for Madison. She'll bounce it into Garcia. Garcia at the top at 13 on the shot clock, drives the foul line, turn around, looking for a three-point shooter. She'll get it to Quantanango. 48 seconds. Over it goes to Garcia. Garcia to the foul line, into the paint, stops, pops, and hits. Rolled all the way around and dropped in. Makes it 44-36, 38 seconds. Here is Marrero to Sonnenberg. The Bulldogs are just kind of shadowing and playing defense. Now there's a reaching in and tying it up. That should be a foul called on Garcia. That'll be it for Natalia. She finishes the night. Her last home game is a Bulldog with 11 points. And that does send Jasmine Sonnenberg back to the free throw line. She's 2 for 2. Got the first one to drop in. She has 15 points tonight, making it 45-36, 28.4 seconds remaining. Second free throw short. Rebound goes to Dunham. Bounce it to Quantanango. Natalie Jones did check in for Natalia Garcia. Here's Quantanango on the drive, finds Taylor Madison. Dribbles, penetrates, steps back for a three. That's short and partially blocked. Rebound tapped into the corner, but it hit the baseline. Good play there by Natalie Wolf. And there's 13.7 seconds. This is about done, folks. Sonnenberg gets it in to Marrero. He gets the ball back. Sonnenberg holds the ball, finds McMillan at the top. 4 seconds now. McMillan's just going to dance around down the far side with the dribble, handed off to Marrero, and it's a final. North Kitsap 45, North Mason 36. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi, I'm Carla Hurst, raised right here in Shelton, third-generation Shelton graduate and current secretary at OMS. Our schools gave me my start, and now I'm proud to see how far they've come. Reading scores are up, graduation rates are climbing, and that's because of community support. The levy keeps that progress going. Vote yes for the levy.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026. Paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, United Community, Empowered People, Exceptional Health.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
Hi, I'm Andy Conklin from Windermere Real Estate in Shelton, and I'm also a Shelton alumni. I've seen firsthand how our schools shape the next generation, kids learning real skills, growing in confidence, and giving back to the community. The levy isn't a new tax. It keeps programs going that the state doesn't cover, like safety, athletics, and hands-on learning. Strong schools mean a strong community.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Well, it's a final here in Belfair. The North Kitsap Vikings knock off the North Mason Bulldogs 45-36. Vikings were led by Jasmine Sonnenberg. She had 17 points. She hit 4 3-pointers. Let's see here. Next leading scorer was Addison Jess with 8, 7 for Avery Lynch, 6 for Cariana McMillan. She hit a couple of threes. Let's see here. 5 points for Abby Marrero. A free throw for Bianca Palafox. A free throw for Chantel Jones. That's pretty much the way that rounds out for the scoring for the Vikings. For the Bulldogs, their leading scorer was Taylor Madison with 15 points. Senior Natalia Garcia finished with 11. 4 for Delilah Schmidt. Basket for Brianna Quantanongo. 2 free throws for Aubrey Dunham, and a basket for Audrey Peterson. Jerry, what do you have? It seems like you're ready.
North Mason had 20 turnovers. They were 6 for 16 from the foul line, and they were 12 of 50 from the field for 24%. So, part of the reason for the loss was the turnovers, 20, and they only made 6 out of 16 from the foul line. North Kitsap had, North Kitsap had a lot of turnovers too. They had 21. They did do a lot better at the foul line. They were 9 for 14 for 64%, and they were a little better from the field. They were 16 for 56 for 28%. I think the key there is that North Kitsap made more three-pointers.
They had 8 threes. Yeah, and Bulldogs had 2 threes.
And that was by Madison, right?
Yeah, both by Madison.
Yeah, so that was a big difference right there, was the three-point shooting, even though it wasn't very good for either team overall.
Okay, I'm sorry, Jerry. I'm just adding things up here. 18, 6, 24. What did I just 33? That is $57 raised for our donations. So $57 going to the North Mason Food Bank, along with the 70 that we had from our previous 2 broadcasts.
Now, do you send that check up, or do you bring it up?
I actually use it online.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
It's just so they have it as quickly as they possibly can.
Good,
all right.
Good.
That's what I plan to do, and I'll probably get that out tomorrow to North Mason School, North Mason Food Banks. Let's see here. Next up for the Bulldogs, they host Bainbridge on Tuesday. The Vikings host Port Angeles on Tuesday. They just played Port Angeles, and they host them again. The Bulldog game in between. That's pretty tough. Our next broadcast is Tuesday when the Shelton boys host WF West. Tip-off in the Mini-Dome is 7 p.m. Jerry, have anything else to say?
No. The nice thing is North Mason did not give up when they were, 11, 12 points behind?
Yeah, 11 points is the most I had there towards
They got it down to 3.
Yeah, they came to within 3, just couldn't pull it out in the end.
Yeah, and it's like I said before, when you're 11 points down and you get it down to 3 and the other team scores a basket or 2, it really takes it psychologically out of you trying to come back.
Yeah. It's kind of demoralizing, but that's what happens. All right. That'll do it for us here in Belfair tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple, as always, for his help with tonight's broadcast. Final score again, North Kitsap 45, North Mason 36. We'll talk to you Tuesday night from Shelton. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.